Hello there, good evening. Welcome to the Retro Shed. Yes, I'm still alive. Yes, the shed is still here. Yes, Josh is still alive, although that little boy you once saw back in, I don't know, 2017 was it? He's now, I wouldn't say a grown man, but he's a young man, and he's got a car, and he's got a job, and he's driving around, and you've not seen him since Christmas. So the shed is still here. We still come down here to play games. Well, I do anyway. I still come down here to play games. And a few people asked me, why don't we make videos anymore? Well, I think life, well, we've said this before, haven't we, on this channel? Life has just got in the way. I don't know. I think the older you get, the more hectic life seems to become. We're still gaming. We're still going to events. Well, I am with some mates. You know, we've done loads of events this year. Those of you who've watched our videos before will know we've done a few videos on Atari's brilliant game Tempest. It's one of my favourite games of all time. I do have many favourite games of all time, but Tempest is right up there. It's absolutely fabulous. Originally released in 1981 and designed by Dave Thura, who also did Missile Command. The game gripped me from the moment I saw it. I've got to admit, when I first saw it, I didn't quite understand the premise. I watched it for ages. I watched this guy playing it in a pub, and I stood there and watched this machine for ages, and I thought, I have got no idea what you're doing. I didn't realise for quite a while you were this yellow claw that goes around the edge of a three-dimensional tunnel, with enemies coming up the tunnel and attacking you. But once I discovered what the game was about and how to play it, I absolutely fell in love. And all these years later, I'm still a huge fan of Dave Thura's Tempest. Over the years, many different versions of Tempest were released for the 8-bit computers. We've seen them on Atari, we've seen them on Commodore, we've seen them all over the place really. Some of them developed in-house by Atari and others by third parties. In my humble opinion, the best version of Tempest ever made for the home consoles is Tempest 2000 for the Jaguar. Many people will probably say it's the only reason for having an Atari Jaguar, and they're not far wrong, to be honest. There are a handful of other games for it, but to be honest, if I ever dig out the Jaguar, wherever it is in here, it's always to play Tempest 2000. It really is that good. It's a masterpiece of a game, and apart from a bit of slowdown when there's lots going on the screen, there's really not a lot to fault about it. What also adds an amazing dimension to Tempest 2000 has to be the soundtrack. It is absolutely incredible. I love the track Mind's Eye, which plays literally from the moment you start playing it. I mean, if you're going to play Tempest on the Jaguar, make sure you've got an amazing sound system to plug it into, because really it sounds incredible and it adds an awful lot to the game. But later on came Tempest 3000 for the new on DVD player. Not many people have got one of those. I've played it once or twice and I found it to be incredibly blurry, so I wasn't really interested in that version of Tempest at all, to be fair. In 2007, Space Giraffe was launched on the Xbox 360. Now I know what you're going to say, it's nothing to do with Tempest. Well, it's inspired by Tempest, isn't it? It's not Tempest, but it's pretty damn near it. Check out Space Giraffe on the Xbox 360 if you're a fan of Tempest. It really is a good little blaster. Now, in 2017, we bumped into Jeff Minter at a game show. I can't remember quite where it was, and he was showing a pre-production version of Tempest 4000. Josh had a play, I had a play, and we had a chat to Jeff about a spinner controller that he had out on the table, which I think was a prototype. It was gorgeous. It's never been released as far as I'm aware, but if it had been, you'd take my money now, because it was a beautiful way to play Tempest 4000. But like I said, that was a pre-production version, and about a year later Tempest 4000 did come out. I think it was about 2017, 2018. It came out on the PlayStation 4. It's available for almost all the major consoles now. You can go out and have a look. The only problem, I think personally, and I think a lot of reviewers said this at the time, it was rather overpriced for another copy of Tempest. It was selling for about £35 if I'm right on release, and I remember thinking, well, that's a bit much for just another version of Tempest. Are we really going to pay £35 for that? And I think, and this is not putting down Jeff's efforts at all, I think it was Atari being a bit greedy, because if you think about it, the game would have sold in its droves if you priced it between £15 to £25. £35, nah, it's a bit too much, so I didn't bother with it. But recently I did manage to get hold of a physical copy on eBay for 11 quid. Now that's a bloody bargain, to be honest with you. Now Tempest 4000 looks very similar to TXK that was released on the Vita a few years back, and of course TXK did not get the blessing of Atari, so they were rather angry with Mr. Minter and they asked him to stop. But this time, Tempest 4000 has got, I'm glad to say, the full support of Atari, and it's an absolute belter. So I've been playing this now for a few weeks, and does it knock Tempest 2000 off the #1 spot for me? It's pretty close, I've got to admit. It is absolutely visually stunning. It's got the great soundtrack, as we all know and love. That's included. 4K visuals running on state-of-the-art PlayStation 4. Pretty powerful console. So it's running on PlayStation 4, and do you know what? Let's go and have a look at it. Does it knock Tempest 2000 off the top spot? Right, here we go. Let's get stuck into Tempest 4000. Now, this isn't going to be a review. I am just going to sit here and play the game. Now, with Tempest 2000, I can sit here for hours and play it. I just keep going and keep going. Now, with this, I've not played this as much, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to last. I'm not going to cut. I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to play it. So, yeah, let's jump in and see how far we get. I'm going to start right at the very beginning as well. So, yeah, level 1. Let's go. So, there might be one or two of you out there that don't know what this game is about, so just for you guys, I am the yellow claw thing you can see moving round and round at the lip of this tunnel here. And the idea is to stop these things, these monsters, whatever you want to call them, getting to the top of the tunnel and killing me. There's a number of different ways they can do that. They can shoot you, they can grab you, they can pull you back down the tunnel, they can do all sorts of nasty stuff. And yeah, it does get a bit mental, to be honest. So here's the warp level between levels, and you steer your way through these tunnels literally by moving the controller. You just tilt the controller, you don't press any buttons. So let's go. As you can see, new tunnel, new shape. Let's go. So you start off with a default weapon. There's a power up coming up now. I don't quite know what that gave me, it just said the word pleasure. Now, if you let the enemies get to the lip of the tunnel, you are in trouble, because of course you've got to make your way round the lip of the tunnel, and if they get to that top, they stay there, and they can, if you go into them, they grab you and pull you back down the tunnel. So you've got to be careful not to let them get to the top. Kill them all if you can, and you've got a smart weapon called the Super Zapper, for those that don't know, and you can wipe out almost everything on the tunnel at once with a smart bomb, but you've only get one of those. You only get one of those per level. So yeah, that's it. I think that's all you need to know for now. Let's crack on. So first impressions, it is very beautiful, isn't it? It does look really, really nice. Pin sharp. Really, really sharp. There was nothing particularly wrong with the visuals on the JAG version, but you did get quite a bit of slowdown. There was lots of stuff on the screen at the same time. I've yet to see anything that looks like slowdown on this version. So here we go through the warp tunnels again. And the idea is to keep yourself as centralised as you can by tilting the controller. Whoa, not like that. And as you can see, they're now coming thick and fast, and they're getting to the top of the tunnel quicker. Look, I've got a few at the top there, so I'm just going to blast those out of the way using Super Zapper. It's quite unforgiving. The first few levels are nice and slow to ease you into it, and then it goes right. So I've got a jump. I've just picked up a jump, so if I press that, there you go, you can jump off the top of the web, which is very handy for when things get a bit crowded. The only problem is, when you jump in the air, anything you shoot on the web, you don't get points for. There are some exceptions to that rule, but I can't remember what they are. So if you jump off the top of the web and you shoot stuff, you don't get those points. But yeah, the jump is an absolute lifesaver when things get a bit mental later on. So I've still got 3 lives, and as you can see, the webs start to change shape, and when I pause when I'm talking like that, it usually means I'm focused on something else. Here comes a power up. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it's jump. Okay, that's good. I need that. Okay, so that just destroys everything in the lane that I'm currently in. So it's a bit of a like a power up, a bit like Super Zapper, but a bit different. So you can see that other thing on the lip of the tunnel there. That's my AI droid, the thing that looks like, I don't know, a lychee on steroids. That thing is helping me. It's going around shooting the enemies. So really, I can focus on one part of the web, and what the AI droid will do is go off and do other things. And there's a really neat feature actually. If you get caught by one of the enemies and you've got the AI droid, he kind of like plucks you back from death, which is brilliant. I don't think he did that in Tempest 2000. Might be able to show you that if I get into trouble. So I was reading something the other night about the founder of Atari. What's his bloody name? Nolan Bushnell. And he said that Tempest was actually his favourite coin-op that Atari had ever released. Oh, there you go, I've gone shot. That's because I'm talking. Right. I need to focus for a sec, but I'll finish what I was saying. Nolan Bushnell said Tempest was his favourite coin-op that Atari had released. That made me wonder, did he say that before or after they released Star Wars? Because for me, by far the best coin-op Atari have ever released was Star Wars. I mean, that was just amazing. Tempest is superb, but I don't think it beat Star Wars, did it? As you can see, things are getting a little bit hectic now. Typical Jeff Minter game. If you're not focused, you can quickly lose what on earth's going on. Well, for some reason I can't see it all. There you go. You'll notice the soundtrack is so far the same as the Jaguar version, and that's no mean thing because it's absolutely brilliant. I really could do with some power-ups here. There we go, I needed that job. As everybody knows, the best way to play this game is with a rotary controller, but I have got just left, right and fire. There you go, did you see the AI droid rescue me then? I got caught and he plucked me back from the jaws of death. Yeah, rotary controller is really needed for this game. But I've just got left, right and fire at the moment. That got a bit messy, didn't it? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to supers up there because it's getting a bit mental. Yep, got the jump, which is good. I needed that. And as you can see, the enemies are starting to change now. There's all sorts of different enemies. It starts off nice and easy, and then you get some really vicious ones. There's one I absolutely hate, and I'll show you it when I see it. It's kind of like, it's like a flipper thing that electrifies the lane that it's in, and if you're in the same lane as it, you get absolutely fried, and it is really unpleasant because it's a swine to shoot. Now, with all Jeff Minter games, it's not for everyone. I get that. Yeah, I read something that said Jeff is stuck in the old school. He's stuck in the past. Do something new. If you think that of Jeff Minter's games, you're missing the point. This is what he does. Whoops. Not quite sure what happened there. This is what Jeff Minter does, and he does it better than anyone else. So if you're not a fan of these kind of games, yeah. Jesus, what a mess. Right, I've got my droid. Good, good, good. Let's get out of here. Yeah, this is what Jeff Minter does. He might be stuck in the past, but you know what? That's a good thing, because we get games like this. And this is brilliant. Proper old school. But with a modern twist, of course. Whoa! He came pretty close to the top then. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was in a bit of a tight corner then, wasn't I? Just got shot. Not doing brilliantly well here, am I? God, what a mess. Probably because I'm talking. I can't talk and focus on this at the same time. Oh my god, I'm down to my last life. That's not good. Come on, I can do better than this. You'll notice the soundtrack has changed. Got another life, okay. Oh my god, I've got the droid, okay, that's useful. Not as useful as a jump, but useful. Save me, yes. He saved me twice and 3 times actually. Oh, I'm not doing too good here. I need that weapon, whatever it is. Jump, okay. Brilliant effects, isn't it? Although, one of the criticisms were when that sort of thing happens, you have no idea what's going on because you can't bloody see. And I suppose that's the truth, but do you need to see what's going on? Keep moving and shoot. That's all you got to do. God, what is going on? Yeah, definitely need to jump. I still got shot. Oh my god. What is going on? I'll spend more time in the air off the web than I do on it on this level. My god. Okay, keep still before I get spiked. Okay, bit of a reprieve now. This is one of those weird psychedelic warp levels. So, like Tempest 2000, the idea here is just to use the directional controls and steer the cursor through those rings, and it gets faster and faster and faster. But you know what? It's a welcome break. It does get a bit mad. So take a breather and just, as Jeff says, take a chill pill and just enjoy the warp level. Quite sure what the cow noises signify. Good to think. Okay, we're getting a bit faster now, and faster again, And faster again, and as you can see the background scenery is starting to tumble, and that is really off-putting when you're trying to guide the cursor through these rings and the whole background is spinning. It's yeah, you need to focus. Oh my god. That'll do nicely. Ah, here we go again. Oh, those ball things are terrible. Look, just got shot. Okay, ta-ra to you lot. It's getting nasty now. It's getting... See, it got shot. Yeah, I'm not better than this. Seriously, I am, honestly. I'm not lying. God, here come those balls again. Okay, got off that level. Now what you'll notice now as well, the whole level, the whole web is spinning. That was very close indeed. Yeah, so that's also an added complication, the fact that the whole web is now spinning, it's not static anymore. Oh my god. Which of course makes it really difficult to see actually what's on it. Okay, that's another one done. So, is it better than Tempest 2000? Do you know what? That's a really tough call because they are different in their own... Whoa, in there I can't see. Different in their own way. But I really like this, and it's a damn good contender to wiping Tempest 2000 off the top slot. I'll give it that. It is very, very good. I don't know. I'm going to have to go and play Tempest 2000 again, but do you know what? I think this... If I put my nostalgia cap to one side for a second, I think this... Oh god, I hate this level. This level is an absolute swine. Get me off this level. It's really small, but you have to go around it a few times to cover the whole... God, I've hardly got any weapons. I haven't got a jump or anything. Yes! Give me a jump. That's better. I can do some damage now. Get me off this level. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Please? Yep. Come on. Go, go, go. Yes. So, as I was saying, if I take my nostalgia cap off, I think, dare I say it, this is probably the better game. There's no slowdown. The visuals are beautiful. It's nice and sharp. It's got the music. It's got everything you want from a Tempest game. But there'll always be a special place in my heart for Tempest 2000 because it is a masterpiece. Right, those are those things I was telling you about that electrify the segment of... Whoa, Jesus Christ. The segment of tunnel that they're on. If you're on the same tunnel as part of the tunnel as they are, you get electrocuted. Can you see them doing that thing? Like that? There you go, just got electrocuted. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm in trouble. Oh, it's alright, I've got to jump. They're terrible, those things. They're so dangerous. Is that it? Have I done it? Have I done it? Yes. Such a 90s sound, isn't it? Ah, no! Got electrocuted. Come on. Give me a break. I haven't got a jump either, actually. I need a jump to get away from them. I'm not going to last much longer, I don't think. I'm in trouble. Give me a jump. Yes! That's better. Do some damage and stay away from them. I think this is my last man that I'm on now. If I get shot again, I'm dead, I think. Yeah. I'm not going to last much longer. Come on. Give me a jump, give me a jump, yes! AI droid? No. Oh, there's another life, okay. Okay, my droid's there, that's good. God, it gets mental, doesn't it, this game? Still alive. Come on, we're still going. Oh no! Got shot. That's not what I need. I really need a jump. Come on. Okay, got the droid. Might be able to save my backside for me. Okay, just about made it off that level. Oh, that was close. Okay, we got a jump. Oh god, that's it! Got electrocuted. There you go. Ah, that wasn't too bad, was it? What do you think, Tempest 4000? Leave your comments. I'd like to know what you think of this game. Better than Tempest 2000 or not? I think it is. I think it actually is. But hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the intro to the video as well. I dug out our old intro. Bit of a blast from the past. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you again soon. I will be doing more videos. We have been told we must do more videos, so I shall be doing that. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.